Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Morning Motivational Rant. I am one of your hosts, Dino the Genetic Marvel, and with me today, of course, as always, is Crystal Morency. How are you, Crystal?
Hello, I'm good, Dino. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. I'm having a good day. I've been getting sent random videos, not just from yourself. So, someone sent me one last night, and it's a close friend of mine, Dimitri, who he has his own podcast called Pedophiles, which I've been on. He's very much talks about just about conspiracies and kind of bringing the truth to light and things like that. And we've actually had some really good discussions. I always thought he was a weirdo until I actually got to talk to him. Like, no, he's got the same problem I do. He's just a lot younger than I am, so he hasn't learned how to be human to other people, right? So, no, he's a good guy. And but he sent me a video yesterday that I'd already tagged. He posted it, and then he sent it to me privately. He goes, "Dude, you got to watch this. It's messed up." And so what I did was, once I had watched it and verified how messed up it was, which was very, I decided to send it. I sent it to Crystal. I was like, "Payback's a bitch, motherfucker." So,
even the front picture of it, it's got like the Pope, and he looks super scary.
Not just the Pope, the Pope that quit. It was Benedict, right?
Yeah.
Pope Benedict, who's like the worst. That guy was like evil. He looked like the devil. He was like, he looked like a gremlin that got squished and still kept power. He's like, you know.
It makes you actually believe in lizard people. This whole thing.
Well, that's the funny thing is though. So some of the videos that Krista had sent me before too was about cloning, and that's what this video was about. It was fantastic. It was actually well put together. It droned on about some things. My problem with documentaries in general is like a documentary of a subject that takes about an hour is pretty fast paced. Like it's bam, 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 with information. Whereas something that they're like, oh, it's a 5-part series. For 30 seconds, you're looking at a river that this guy once looked at, and they have this music in the background. You're like, shut up, you fuck! You're just filling time. You're just filling time, okay?
You could have just jumped to the chase. Is it crazy? Yes, it's crazy. The only thing I have a problem with is that when a documentary lies to me once, I'm like, fuck, now I can't believe this whole thing.
Absolutely.
That sucks. It's like, because it's like you don't want to be a conspiracy theorist in technical terms, and usually once they start talking about lizard people, I'm usually out. But this one had me hanging on.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it was because it was a British lady telling the story, and you always want to believe a British accent. Yeah.
Look what they accomplished, right?
I know, 95 years of royalty, like, fuck.
I know, that's creepy in and of itself.
Well, it brings us back to our Dracula thing, Dino, though, because apparently they were taught, like, the royals are related to, like, the Elizabeth that swam in all that virgin blood, remember? All the young girl
and Vlad
blood.
the Impaler. Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
Elizabeth the Impaler.
What it went on to describe, and this was what was really cool about everything, was that it was saying that, because, the term itself, conspiracy theories, I'm not sure if many people know, but conspiracy theorist was a term that was created by...
the Democrat Party? No,
I actually think it was the CIA.
I'm teasing.
No, the Democrats aren't that smart.
No.
They used it as a term to just, that's a conspiracy theorist. Like, that guy's a whack job.
Yeah.
And that's why,
don't believe him.
The idea was, the name was created specifically to mess with people, which I think is hilarious. It's to undermine. Okay, listen, okay, would you read a thesaurus today? Why don't you go fuck yourself, okay, Crystal, you fucking asshole? God damn it.
Oh. You made me giggle so much the camera didn't even want to look at me.
Maybe you should give it a little pose down and just. Ew!
I just had a booger come out when I did that. Way to go!
Yes! Yes! This is episode where I'm the pretty one. Fuck this shit.
You're always the pretty one.
But we pointed out that I'm the bald one. I'm the bearded one. I'm also the fat one. I'm also His Majesty of Plumpness. You fucking asshole.
That's the third time that you're the one that mentioned it first. You love being the highness, the plumpness, the majesty, the plumpness.
His Majesty of Plumpness.
His Majesty
I really
plumpness.
do. I think that's my only claim to fame. It's my only claim to royalty. I am His Majesty of Plumpness.
Speaking of royalty, our images are almost done, by the way. I'll be sending you the poster soon, later on this afternoon.
Yeah, because our right now I've been advertising every time on Instagram with just because I'm not very technically sound. I think we've all figured that out. Today we just loaded our third episode, so we're about a week behind or so. And what I started off was, I'm like, I finally figured out how to get my sausage fingers to work on a laptop. So your reward for that is to get episode 3. No, it's but yeah, no, that's right now on our Facebook page. All it is a M. So I'm like, yeah, we definitely need some sort of poster or something. I do a bit, so I'll run this by you too. I'm thinking of see if I can get this done. I do a bit where I'm still gonna do the bit because it's a fucking great bit. Was where I refer to myself as someone who can be described as a 6-midget Voltron, and it always gets a laugh because I'm about 6'2" and 400 pounds, but I carry my weight very well. So I'm a broad fat guy, right? I look scary is essentially what it is. I don't just look I don't look like the blueberry from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So
he's not like short and chubby, like those kind of guys that you feel buddy.
I can't. Dino's I can still touch every part of my body.
You and your children.
That's more like it. Absolutely true.
And punch your baby in the face.
Probably. Hey, you know what? If someone gives attitude, they're gonna get punched in the face. I think that's a fair deal.
It's a fair
exchange. But yeah, so I wanted to get somebody to draw a Voltron with my face in the front, like as the head, but I wanted Crystal's face in the arms punching, and have it like with the sword and everything. So I asked a friend to do that, and he conveniently never responded. So I'm like, thanks for that.
I can do it for you. I'm pretty like when it comes to those posters, like I sent you the One Morning Meat one. I can make some pretty funny posters. I want us to be drawn as like anime characters, and that's why I wanted something. That. We can do it. Let's
God
do it.
Damn it. It'll be fun.
It'll get done.
Yeah.
And I'll be eating in the picture, and you'll be ranting.
I'll have a sword in one hand, and then she'll be eating a sandwich in the other. That would be great.
Yeah.
I think
it will work out good.
I think it could definitely work.
Or a big piece of chicken.
Yeah, that works. Who doesn't like chicken? Right? I'm telling you, there's always a way to do it.
There's always a way. Hi, Dino. Only one more sleep, Dino.
Oh,
you know what, though?
Yes.
This is going to air at such bad timing, I was thinking, because everything, like even my Zoom meeting that I have on Sunday, they're going to find out about it after. So through the magic of television, there's only one more sleep until my date day.
Well, I think you'll have a good time, and
I think I'm gonna have a good time, and you guys are gonna find out about it because I'm gonna tape it. Well,
don't
me and Dino are gonna do a podcast while I'm on this date.
Oh, it's got nothing but bad news written all over it. I'm excited. I just feel like we'll be talking, and its face will just appear and be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, now we all know who that is." Hello.
That's that Mike guy. I don't think we should put his face in because I wonder if it doesn't work out and I want to date again. I want to date somebody
Maybe
else.
people will know your type. They can. I don't know.
They'll know how I look in the bush at least, so that'll be good.
Hey, I look the same in the bush as I do here. Whenever I get a hose down is good. I'm okay.
I pretty much do look the same in the bush too. I just don't put on my horror makeup like I do for some of these videos.
The fuck? Oh. It's gonna be one of those days,
makeup,
people.
like when you put your lips a little extra red, put a little extra blue eyeshadow on or something.
Listen. I'm gonna get real
I saw
nice
you
and
wearing
close so
your
you guys can
horror.
see. You guys can see how nice my eyelashes are. I don't need
I'm
no
wearing
more
just
makeup,
a little
okay?
bit of it today, just some
right
eye
there.
stuff.
Yeah. And I have very pouty lips. I just cover them with a mustache so I can hello.
Oh my god,
See?
you do that too. You do that face. You do.
Of course I do.
Yep, that one.
Where do you think I learned it? I learned it from you with all your camera looking with the hello. That's why I can just go on here and be like, hello, I'm here to butter your bread.
Oh my god. I totally do it too. I've been watching some of the videos and I'm like, fuck.
It's very, you know what, doing these, it's very self-conscious, right? So you kind of like, I'll look at the camera and be like, wow, I look really bald. I'm going to just tilt my head up so people just can't see my bald ass head. But like, it's, everyone knows I'm fucking bald. I don't care. But,
that's why I told you doing these videos makes me more nervous than being up on stage. Because at least up on stage, they only got like a few minutes to check you out and judge you. Whereas these videos, they're doing it for an and Zoom.
Where they're just like, dude, what? And
yeah, and we're all sitting there like this.
Yeah, I'm making a point like, yeah, I look like an idiot.
That's okay, because I've done it on people that I think are gorgeous, and you can even pause Angelina Jolie at the right spot, and she's not so pretty, and she's fucking pretty as hell.
Yeah, you can see her
So
fucking
if you can pause
lizard
her-
eyes and like a.
Oh, people are gonna think that we're twitching out like we're our clones.
Okay, so the video yesterday was about it was about clones and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes on to explain, like, essentially what happens is if you get famous, you have to get cloned. So your clone lives on, but then they murder you. So, and that becomes part of a ritual type thing. And you're like, what kind of fucking batshit crazy people invented this shit? And then like, and they actually tie it in really well to greys, lizard people. Like, they do a really good job. And I honestly appreciate, even if it's fucking mental, I appreciate a good documentary where they take the time to create those layers of belief. Because the whole idea, it's everyone's heard about this tactic, is like getting people to say yes again and again and again and again and again. It kind of, they kind of fall into that. So they just start saying yes because they assume that that's the answer, right? And that's how you trick them. So it's like you're in this stuff and you're going, that's believable. That's believable. That's believable, I guess. Well, if all this has been believable, I guess that's believable. And then you're standing there at the end of it, ripping off your face, going, "I'm a clone." It's horrible. It's a horrible experience.
I would buy it, except I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna clone me. I do think that I've had some weird shit happen, but I don't think I've been cloned.
I think everyone.
It sucks though, because that means that we're not going to be famous. Dino.
Listen, I think everyone takes weird shits, so I'm okay with that. But it's more. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. I'm better than that. I'm better than that. Really, I apologize, everyone.
He is. He is better than that. On a Monday.
No. Is this going to be on Monday? Yeah.
We don't know.
I think so. Because I think we already wrote. Yeah. But no, it's see. This is the problem. Is that it's and then okay. So here's a question: if it meant that you would become very successful and a gajillionaire and have all this privileged life, would you fucking clone yourself? No. And I'm like, I'll be honest with you, I'd clone myself and then fight myself just for the fucking fun of it. I think it'd be great. Watching two giants go at it, and I'm like, and I wouldn't hold back. I'm like, fuck you, I know your weaknesses. Let's do this shit. But so if anyone's offering,
I want to be the only me. I'm way too selfish. I don't even like when people try to be like, I have to stand out in a crowd. I want to be the only me. I don't want to blend in.
I'll be honest with you. I would if there's an offer for cloning to be famous, I'm in. Number one. Number two, I will make an army of me. As long as they don't have to run a long distance, people are going to be fucked. Okay. Because I'm talking. Listen, as long as it's a flat surface and it's a leisurely pace, I can go forever. Okay. But you throw in stairs or some mountainous terrain, that's not going to work for my body. Okay. That's
we're not gonna go
in process.
hiking?
No. Why would I do that? See, my
Because
wife is
I
like,
want to have a tree fort, and you got to come visit me in my tree fort. And how are you going to come visit me in my tree fort if you won't hike a little?
in a tank. I will literally lock down, destroy a forest with my tank to come up and be like, this is a nice tree. Now you have a front lawn. There you go. You're welcome. I come bearing gifts. I don't.
Fuck, I could totally picture you doing that.
Yeah, I'd have those glasses, the leather glass, like just there with like a hat turned like one quarter sideways and be
like Kim Jong-un on that movie where they're listening to Katy Perry, the fireworks. Baby, you're a firework. Let your colors burn.
Yeah, something like that, sure. I think I could be a great...
I don't know the words.
I could be a great world leader. I'm just saying. I think I could be a great...
I think you can. I'm going to be a cult leader.
That's for sure.
No, but I'm going to be the cool ones. We're not going to do, like, weird shit. We're going to be, like, a cool cult.
Yeah,
and the only Kool-Aid that we're drinking is going to be, like, freezer pop Kool-Aid.
Listen, so men looking to join a cult, bring your wives. She'll have sex with them, but let you watch.
No, I won't.
It's a good deal.
No, I will not. That's not the kind of cult. The wives are going to have to watch me have sex with their husbands. I'm going to switch that shit around. How do you like that?
I'm definitely sure that that's not going to go over well.
I'm going to have 9 husbands. Instead of 9.
See, this is the problem. This is the problem is that men... Okay, so right now we're in a climate where everyone's saying that everyone is equal. And that for the... grand scheme of things, yes, everyone is equal. Okay, I absolutely agree with that. We are made equal. What I'm just saying is, I'm not going to race Usain Bolt. Okay, that's not going to happen, right? And that's why when people are like, "Oh, sexes are exactly the same," no, they're not. Men are very dumb, and women are very, very skilled and very, very effective doing things.
I could have 9 husbands, anyways. Because I'm too much of a people pleaser, and I'd be trying to please each one so much, I'd be so tired. Because I want to make them sandwiches for lunch.
We definitely need to stop that conversation because there are way too many jokes I'm coming up with that are not going to be nice. They're not going to be nice at all.
You want to make 9 sandwiches every day for lunch, and then you got to make sure you got 9 pots of coffee ready. You got to have 9 blowjobs every night. That's a lot of work.
Let's just take out all the guesswork. What we're talking about here is that would end up in a bukkake party for one, okay? And you just be like, oh, just make it stop. Okay? Because men are disgusting.
God. I had a bit about that. I never end up using it because I'm like, that might be going too far. Because I was going to say, because of my lack there of sexual relations, because of my waiting for my forever penis, I was going to say, it's not like I can't have cock. I mean, there's cock everywhere. But it's that I don't want to have.
I turned away to drink. And I only heard what you said, but I knew exactly what you did. It's not good. It's not good.
It's
and this
so
is why.
good.
It's men.
This is why we're going to have 100 views per episode. Woo! Thank you, people.
Yes, thank you all for your support. We really appreciate it. And we appreciate the feedback.
It's awesome.
No,
we have more subscribers than my channel does already.
But not as much as mine, so make it happen, people. Come on. No, you know what? Like it's been really fun. I still like almost shit my pants every time I upload one of these things. But it's exciting. Like you kind of because we really end up just talking so much shit.
As we started, we just wait to get canceled.
Oh, for sure. I use the same caveat that I did when I used to have people over for dinner. Like I used to cook when I had my own place. And I would have people over, and I would usually cook for big parties. And I would tell them, like, listen, they're like, wow, it smells great. I'm like, well, it may taste like shit, so we might end up having pizza. So, and they were like, no, I'm sure it will be good. And I'm like, listen, it's not. If it's not good, just say it. I'll order pizza. I invited you over. It's not fair, right? But,
yeah. Ooh, have you ever got drunk and ordered that pizza where you get every single thing on it that they offer, like even anchovies?
I'm fat. I'm not an animal.
It's so fucking good. No, but I haven't. It's so good. I got everything on the menu one time, like every single thing, because I was so drunk.
I don't trust your taste. I'll be honest with you.
Is it because I'm too skinny? And you're like,
yeah. Nobody trusts a skinny chef, okay? That's just not, I'm
actually a really good chef. I just have a high metabolism.
I'm just saying in general.
You see how like busy I am. I just have a super high metabolism. I'm like, I have to keep eating because I keep
just so you know.
Me too. It sucks. Although I'm getting some big girl boobs now, so yay.
Oh God. I'm in the process of losing mine, so that's the thing. I am. Yeah.
He's getting arm dimples too.
Yeah, well, these are still rocking it, but actually my forearms are getting bigger, and that's
I noticed weird, this arm, the other arm. Go to not that arm, the other arm, where your wedding ring arm. Yeah, that one. You got a curve right on the side.
I got that, up, and I got that. Yeah, no, they're definitely coming in well. But what that means is that grips and masturbation work wonders. That's what that means. Ta-da! Who knew? Who knew, people?
I hear ya.
Crystal's been hiding her one arm because it's like, it's like she plays a full piano with one hand. Just
it's like Popeyes. I got big man hands, not because of naturally. Have you ever seen that 70s show? Yeah.
Yes.
Like, when they get all stoned in the basement and Donna's all stoned and she's like, my hands are like giant and mine are. They're like big basketball player hands. Look, Dino, can you see my big basketball player hands? Have you ever done that thing where if you put your hand over your face and somebody's like, if your hand fits over your face, that means that you have cancer. So you do it and then they hit the back of your hand and then you hit yourself in the face.
No, I was the one who did that to people. You know why? Because they couldn't do it back. I had one guy do it. And I was like, he hit my hand, and I put it up. I'm like, it's not. And he hit my hand, and it didn't move. And I'm like, and he's like, I'm really sorry. I'm like, come here. Why don't you test you? And he's like, I don't want to do it. I'm like, I'll grab your hand and put it on your face, and then I'll punch your hand. So do it, or I'll do it for you. And he was like, I don't like those kind of things.
When somebody did it to me, I did my crazy laugh and then they just went away. Because then when I don't know how to react to something, I have like this like kind of laugh, and then it just scares the shit out of people.
Well, the best was, so me and Victoria and I have been making this face to each other. So I saw this on, I think it was Whitney Cummings' last special, where she had the doll on there.
She's such a whore.
Well, okay. I don't care about that. What I do care about was the funny part was she's like when must have been like probably a year ago. Well, a year ago, a buddy of mine, we were at a bar and he was like and it was a bar we regularly go to after a meeting, and
after an AA meeting.
Not an AA meeting. It's not an AA meeting because we wouldn't go to a bar after an AA meeting. What are you talking about?
That's why I made that joke.
So he goes, hey, why don't you give us a smile? And I'm like, dude? And she was like, oh, it's just been a really rough day. He's like, oh, but you look so good when you smile. And I keep on like kicking him under the table. And he's like, why are you kicking me? And she just leaves when his attention changes. I'm like, dude, it was right in the middle of the Me Too thing. And I'm like, dude, you can't talk to people like that. And he was like, what's the big deal? I'm like, dude, just trust me. Don't act like that, okay? It's just trust me, it's not good. But
I don't like that guys are afraid to act like that now because of stuff like that.
Listen, people are allowed to have a bad
Let me know
people are allowed to have a bad day.
Unless you're creepy. Yeah, that's true.
And you know what? It's not fair for someone to say, hey, give me a smile. I don't owe you fuck. Okay?
Yeah, that's true.
So Whitney Cummings does this bit, and it's fucking great, where she's like, whenever somebody says that, what she does is she like puts her lips like right into her gums, and so she's like, hi. And it's like, oh yeah, because the response you get from that is not, oh, that's much better. It's, whoa, what the hell? And yeah, okay, stop opening your mouth. Just stop opening your mouth on the camera, woman. Good God.
I'm trying to do that smile.
Yeah. Hello. And then give him the eyebrows and
oh, my eyes look creepy as fuck.
The problem is, so the camera that we're talking with, I can only see up to here on Crystal's face, okay? So when I see her, she's like, and I'm like, what are you doing? Fucking weirdo. It's pretty funny, I'll have to admit. But
wait till you see this video. It's not any better.
Just Crystal looking at the video going, trying to smile with a
it's my mating call.
Oh God. So yeah, but that's the thing is people don't realize, like, they think they're trying to, give us a smile. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
And that's why it's like it's very I'm lucky I look like the way I look, because I don't look very polite. Okay, I look very mean. And I remember, I forget where we were. I don't remember. We walked by a construction site, me and Victoria, and somebody whistled, and I stopped mid-step, took one step back, and just turned to right where the whistle was, and I was like, and I took one step forward, and then a herd of guys just disappeared, and I was like, still got it, all right.
Still got it, all right.
Well, what am I gonna do? There's a construction, I'm gonna get my ass kicked, right? So I just use intimidation.
I had a guy, I was with an ex inside a store, and this has happened to us like a couple of times, and this guy walked up to his sales guy, and he goes up to the guy I was with, he's like, you're a lucky man. And that's like pretty much another man's way of saying, I would fuck your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like,
that's not a
you're
compliment.
A lucky man. And he checked me out while he said it, and I'm like, oh, and luckily, like, you know, my like ex at the time was one of those, he was a professional fighter, so at the time he couldn't, like, he was one of those people, he knew how to kept his shit, like, because he had people, you know, generally trying to start shit with him anyways.
All the time,
so he had, like, his composure. But, yeah.
See, and it's, like, it's a weird time that we're living in, right? Just because you should take the time to educate the person, like, hey, man, that's my significant other. I'd really appreciate you not trying to fuck her with your eyeballs. You know?
That's nice, though, because that lets you know that your man wants to stick up for you. Because I don't like when your man tries to, like, offer you out, basically, like, or showing your pictures and stuff to his friends.
Let's be very clear. Nobody should be offering up their significant other or showing the pictures to their friends. And people who do that are fucking retarded.
Thank you.
Feel free to send me any naked pictures of women. I'm just
you have a picture of your wife that you want to share.
I'm just joking. I don't want any nude pictures. Okay?
No, but I like the fact that you're, like, because if a woman's married, like, that man should respect his woman, and that's for him. You know, like, those pictures and stuff,
how that works.
For him.
This is the fucking problem, is people think that it's okay to be like, I'm going to send you a pic of me naked because we're in a relationship, and then that person proceeds to send it everywhere. You're like, listen, I'm all for a good joke, but that's private. And if you're sending it out like that, you're just an asshole. And realistically, you deserve to get chlamydia of the mouth. Okay? Like, that's what you deserve. Like, it's just so...
That's so gross.
It's very gross. That's why I said it. I usually say gonorrhea of the mouth, but chlamydia just sounds so much worse.
Well, that's what I tried to tell this young girl one time, because she was like, she didn't use protection all the time for everything. And I know, right? And I was like, you know that whatever you can get in your vagina, you can get on your face. Like, I just want to tell women that. So whatever you get down there, guess what? You can get it up here. So how much do you not want to use a condom?
That is the best
Just
advice I've
saying.
ever heard. That is fantastic.
Right?
That's,
I'm a good
well,
role model for younger women, don't you think? Probably not. Not at all.
At this point, I think you're a great role model.
Of what not to be like.
This is... Experience is a weird thing, right? It's just... I don't know.
Hey, look, I don't have anything all over my face because condoms are good.
This has gotten wildly inappropriate. Wow. So this will be our
Stranger
last
danger,
one.
ladies.
This will be our last podcast after we get kicked off YouTube and everything.
I think
No, you know
people
what?
need us, Dino. People need us.
Absolutely.
They need people just to say whatever the hell they're is. Just don't filter it. Because if you're filtering it, you're faking it, and then half of
yeah.
it's a lie.
This is the problem. Is like, I think people don't have conversations about weird shit enough, and like, especially when we were talking yesterday. Yeah, just hit it. Just don't worry about me. I'm just trying to have a podcast. You fucking dick. So realistically
Give it to
though,
me, baby.
like when we talked about yesterday was how it's like, listen, there's a lot of pressure on men to perform.
Yep.
And especially the first time, and especially when things are built up in each other's minds, and like especially if he goes out of the house.
Stop talking about that, Dino. It's one more sleep, and you're gonna end up making me laugh during it.
Well, like, you know what I mean? Like, how about this? I'm just saying, give the guy some time so he's not walking around with a loaded gun, so he has some alone time, and then, you know, there's a good chance that things might go better. It's just...
Well, I know
because
that.
I know you know that. I'm saying it for everyone else, just in case they didn't know.
Okay.
You don't want to go walking around with a loaded gun, people. It's dangerous.
No.
You can shoot yourself. You
But
ruin your
don't
pants.
masturbate too much so that way it takes too long, though, either. Because sometimes it gets sore and it's just not fun anymore. So please don't masturbate for too long, for a lot before you go out on
Yeah.
a date, because then it takes too long to go and then it hurts and then it's not fun anymore.
I always have a great time.
Unless
so I
you're
don't
really
know.
good at foreplay. Unless you're really good at foreplay, then you go and give a shit.
Here, I'll give you guys some advice. Make her come first, and she'll let you do a lot more. That's just a fact.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. That's just true. No, listen, and that's the whole look. Okay, so one of the things that like people use, like there's a lot of secret tools that we use on a daily basis that a lot of people don't realize, right? Like being able to give people those special feelings in their stomach, where they feel warm and they feel like those are feelings that come out at a cult meeting, they come out at a church, they come out in a relationship, right? So if you can duplicate those warm feelings, people have a lot easier of a time just, you know, letting certain things slide and say, you know what, that's okay with me. I don't mind. And that's why it's like, honestly, I think I want to start a documentary series that's all told by women who are slowly getting less and less clothed, and men too. You know, go both sides. That way, people will pay a lot of attention. But then they see the nudity, and then you can actually tell them something. They're going, "Yeah, that's probably a flat Earth. It's, you know, naked lady told me, so it's got to be true." Well,
They had that, the Naked News. Remember the Naked News?
Remember
when we used to have like good TV?
I love the
like,
Naked News.
When we used to have like Red Shoe Diaries and the baby blue porn on City TV and stuff, where it was all like softcore porn before people got weird.
Skinamax, loved it.
Skinamax.
Showcase
It was
after
11
one,
o'clock.
delicious.
Yes, 11 o'clock p.m. on Saturdays. And TLN. Even the Latin Network.
The
TLN.
best softcore porn. Oh man,
Because
those guys.
it's like Spanish too. They're like, Senorita.
It gave it a little bit of class. It was like classy
Yeah.
softcore porn. It was fantastic.
Yeah, they had a lot of silk.
They did have a lot of silk. That is true.
There was a
That is
lot of
true.
silk being used, and like those lovely little masks a little bit, you know, sometimes that like the weird
Okay.
you know.
So Crystal watched the
sorry.
really weird stuff at like 3 o'clock. I'm talking about the 1 o'clock where it's just big titties and sexy women. And some guy named Javier going, and, you know, smoldering into the camera. Right? That's what I'm talking about. Apparently, Crystal's watching Eyes Wide Shut on a daily basis or something. They had masks, and there was a donkey, and you're, whoa! Come on, people. Try and stay cool here. No,
I just want to marry Tom Cruise now, just that way he jumps on a couch to be excited about me. Because, like, a man that jumps on a couch on Oprah because he's that excited to be with you, that's pretty friggin' exciting.
Well, I think she wasn't as excited as jumping on a couch, though, so...
No, I know that. I know that he ended up being weird in Scientology, and that's all weird. But hey, I'm up for a good new thought of mine. I'm always up for it.
He's still beautiful. I think he's gorgeous.
Yeah, he's just really short, and I don't want to be the big spoon. I don't.
I'll be honest with you. I love being Little Spoon every once in a while, though. It does feel nice.
Really? I can't do it. I need a man's man because you can't cry more than me.
Hey! I said once in a while. Okay, I'm a man. I will prove it to you on camera. You fuck. No, but that's the thing is, it's nice to be held. Like if I'm not feeling well or I have the man flu, I'm just like, just hold me.
Yeah.
And make me feel nice,
well,
right?
That's different. That's different. But don't cry, or else I can't. I don't know what to do when I see like the man that I'm with not being a man. Like if he pussies out, like I want to be able to throw a leech at you and you can take it.
Fuck you, Crystal. There's nothing more manly with being in touch with your emotions. I cry at movies, and you know what? Because they're emotional, there's nothing wrong with that, because I'll punch you right through your fucking head, too. I'm not pointing at Crystal. I'm not going to punch you. I don't encourage violence against women. No. I'm just saying, in general, that I'm manly, and, like, I don't...
Hear him roar. We're about to see Dino's penis in 5, 4,
No.
3, 2.
I was going to punch somebody on camera. I'm not going to show my dick on camera. That is not the kind of podcast we have. It's very inappropriate, okay? That is, especially during this time. How dare you, Crystal?
There was I worked at this one pub, and there was this little old lady, God bless her, she passed away. Her name was Annie, and she was this Scottish lady, and all the young guys that would walk in the bar, she'd be there every day, all day, and all the young guys that walk in the bar, she'd be like, I need to see your ID, and she'd tell them that they'd have to whip out their dick and put their dick on the bar, and if it wasn't past the tipping pool, then they weren't legal age. Like, nobody actually did it, I don't think. Like, I was running that one, so nobody did it in front of me, but she was the best. She was this little Scottish lady.
Yeah, well, see, this is...
God bless you, Annie.
God bless you for trying to get those men to show you their penises.
Well, we got some treasure trails. Like, some guys would get, like, almost there, and you're like, whoa, wait a second, I think that's against my health code. Like...
It's not against your health code. It's against every health code.
No, I mean in the bar.
Yeah, in every bar. Actually, you want to hear something really funny? Victoria keeps on bringing it up. She saw a meme the other day, and for her, it's the funniest thing. It's so people will wear their masks, and I think I have a mask here somewhere here. So people will wear their masks, and they'll wear it below their nose.
Yes.
And she'll explain. She goes, "Listen, that's like walking around with your dick out of the top of your pants." The problem is,
or wearing a condom all the time.
It's right. And the problem is that she keeps on pointing people out, be like, he's got his dick out. And I'm like, what? And it's a guy who's got his nose out of his, and I'm like, well, I understand the meme. It's very funny, but you really amped me up for a different kind of interaction there, honey. It's
That's so awesome. Way to go, Victoria.
Victoria is like one of...
a t-shirt that says that.
Oh, yeah. Well, Victoria is definitely one of the funniest people I know, and she has no intent to be funny. Like, zero.
That's the good kind of funny. That's a good kind of funny.
I like it. I think it's great. Yeah. But the worst part is, like, there's certain bits that I've run by her, and I'm like, hey, how was that? And she's like, no, that won't work. And then I do it on stage, and it kills. And I'm like, it's kind of a weird situation to be in, but...
Yeah. I just laugh at everything in life, so I don't know whether or not I'm funny. I think everything I say is funny, because I think everything is funny. So,
listen,
and I have a
nervous
giggle. So, I think Dino's fucking hilarious, though. Dino, I think you're hilarious. You're one of my favorite comedians. Well, you're my favorite term-reaching comedian.
Let's talk about
And, like,
low
try-
standards.
I do have super low standards, but I do think you're super funny. Not when it comes to comedy. I'm kind of picky when it comes to comedy because I don't like people that where I can pretty much, if I can say your set over again, change it up.
So the funny thing was that you started that and you're like, yeah, I think you're really funny, just not about comedy. And I'm like, wait, what?
No, I said that you're my favorite comedian.
I know. But it's very funny the way it came across. I'm like, hey, what the fuck? I think you're funny, like, looking, but not really when you talk.
No,
it's
that's
more like you're a
why.
dancing monkey around.
No, because I don't like the dancing monkey kind of comedians. Because I know one of them, and it's too theatrical, it's too fake, and it's like, okay, relax, buddy. I get it.
That's not good because a lot of my new material has a little bit more
I'm
activity.
theatrical. Look how activity I am. I literally sit there humping, like, and talk about, like, peeing, like, short guys, how short guys fuck, and then I do the leap thing, like, because they leap inside of you, they, like, thing. So, like, and then, like, I can say it because I'm not doing that material.
You're not doing that bit justice. I'll tell you that right now, okay?
I know. That bit's
you just said,
better
you're
than
like,
that.
little guys, they jump right into you. And you're like, that's not... there's
No, the
important
bit's way
different
funnier
parts
than
of that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just about leapfrogging. I like being active on stage. It gets people in it with you.
I don't like being active in general, but
Well, not acting in general, but physical. You got to get them physical. Like,
I try and instill a calm silence in a room.
that doesn't happen.
No,
It kind of does because people stop
it's
and
actually,
they don't know whether or not to laugh because maybe
Yeah.
they're scared because they're like, we better laugh at him. No, your jokes are super funny.
I've been very fortunate that I've had some great success. I've eaten shit quite a few times, which is fine, but that's
You
part of the
got to.
process. Oh yeah, like I remember one time. Shout out to Quinn C. Martin. He's helped me a lot just in growing as a comic and stuff. Once we were at an open mic,
Super nice guy.
a fight broke out, and right after the fight broke out, the host of the show started introducing the next comic and introduced Quinn. Now Quinn still got everyone to laugh because Quinn is got 17, maybe coming up to 18 years of experience. I've seen Quinn work on new material and it not go as good as normal, but I've never seen him bomb. Like, he's a fantastically talented person. Now, I was supposed to go up after Quinn. Now, there's two issues with that. Is number one, following Quinn has its own difficulties because he's a very funny guy. He's very talented, has a lot of skill. But following a fight, it's a very difficult thing. And Quinn did it. Now, I went up afterward and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You're going to make me fucking do this shit after that? Like, just shut it down, right? So I ended up getting like 2 laughs in a 5 minutes, or it was like 4 minutes I stayed up there. And I was like, that's a win for me because I am not as qualified to do this like Quinn. And Quinn started laughing about it. He's like, no, it's true. I'm like, I can talk about it, but everyone's still thinking I can't distract them enough. So I've been working on different things to try and make a grander distraction to really be able to work in those kind of situations, even when somebody eats shit, right? Because it's a difficult thing, but
I've been fairly lucky. Knock on wood. I've been fairly lucky. I haven't had a bomb. Like, I've definitely had where, like, I didn't rock it, but I haven't had a bomb night yet, like, where I, like, ate shit. Not yet,
You know what?
Like, through the whole thing.
If you perform at a
Knock
women's
on
show
wood.
with your normal material, you're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be
Oh, no.
I want to be there because it's going to be awesome.
I'm gonna get beat. I already get bad messages. Women hate me.
Yeah.
But I can get them to laugh because the most awkward shows that I had 2 that were awkward and 3. Sorry, because one was it was an open mic night, but it was like a music open mic night.
Ooh,
and I was the only comedian, and it was like a death metal music too. So it was like, and that was at the beach in Windsor because I knew the owners. So he told me, he's like, yeah, come on down and you can go up. And I didn't know, though, that it was an open mic for music. So I ended up going up at like 12 o'clock at night. And these bands had killed it. And it was all bands, too. It wasn't any solo artists. It was all rock bands. And they fucking killed it. Like, they did so well. And then I go up to tell comedy at fucking 12:30 at night, okay? So, and I did good, though. I got a good review. And then I also did it at Kelly's Wee Lounge, shout out to her, and Orno on Valentine's Day. And then it was a different kind of crowd. They were more like the suburban kind of crowd, but I ended up getting them comfortable, and I did get half naked during that set, so that kind of,
Oh, that will also work.
Well, it didn't really, because there was a lot of happy little housewives. So at first, when I started taking my clothes off, it didn't go over that well. But then once I started talking and telling my bits, then it was better. Because I'm just honest, and I'm not like a whore. Like, I don't come across as, like, I'm not, hey, you got to be like me, or hey, it's cool being me.
No,
either.
That's true. You don't come across as imposing or like. Yeah.
No, and I'm not trying to make anybody uncomfortable. That's my job, as bad as it was. Guess what? The best thing for you was, like I said in a previous podcast, is to make the other person comfortable.
Yeah.
Because you want people to be comfortable. It's dangerous for you. And it can be dangerous for you up on stage, and it can be dangerous for you in life if the people around you are timid or on eggs. That's why everything that's going on right now, people need to just take a deep breath. Be comfortable. Approach people as if you want, like, as if they're a child and you're trying to help them understand something. You know? Yeah. You talk to... Like, don't talk to them like they're a child, because people don't want to be. But, like, it's just nicer when you approach things like how... Oh, the best thing. Like, when you're in elementary school and you get told you treat people how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
That's just it. I want to be treated really nicely, so I treat people really nicely.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's true. And that's,
I've been talking a lot. Sorry.
No, no, not at all. Come on. That's one of the big things, is that we see it every day, is that people really set the wrong tone when having an interaction. I think there's, did you see the video of that crazy lady who asked the guy, he was in chalk, he was writing BLM on a property, and this crazy lady is like, oh, is that your house? And, like, she looks like a witch out of, like, the 1800s. Like, she starts doing this, like, and you're like, she's mental. And the thing is, apparently it is the guy's house, and they're just being stupid, nosy crackers. So, but you're just like, that's the thing is, they walk up, they're like, is that your house? Be like, hey, hi, I'm so-and-so. Nice to meet you. Is this something you're doing on everyone's house? That's okay to ask. He says, no, I'm just doing it on my house. Cool. Can I help? Yeah. Do you want to do it on my house? I don't know. But you can't just walk inside going, is that your house? How about this? Mind your own fucking business, right?
Yeah, and you're walking into the situation with aggression in every situation. I had a person
Who the fuck are you?
When I spent that month in the bush there, I was traveling around from spot to spot because, like, I was just outside of a city, so it was hard to find, like, a good spot. And I didn't want to go camping on on a camp park because I was by myself and I didn't want to seem weird. So anyways.
So hiding in the bush by yourself was the way you said, I'm not going to be weird. Good. I just wanted to make sure we're clear.
Clearly people know that this is this case, but anyway, so I'm camping and I set up my tent and stuff. Like, it was quite a bit ways in the bush, right? It wasn't near anybody's house. I wasn't near anybody's property. I didn't have any music or anything. I didn't bring any radios or nothing with me. I was just me. I was reading Harry Potter too. So this guy comes up to my tent, okay? I don't know where the fuck he came from. He was walking a dog, but I tell you, there was no properties around me. Like, I went for a while. But this guy walks up to my tent. He's like, there's no partying here. And I'm by myself. I'm literally inside my tent by myself reading Harry Potter. And it was like a Tuesday. And he's like, there's no partying here. You need to leave here. He called the cops. And 2 cops came trekking through the bush. And we're like, and they felt so bad. And they're like, I'm so sorry. We gotta like ask you to go and blah, blah. And I'm like, holy cow. And I had to get my buddy to come and pick me up because I was so far out. Like, he had dropped me my stuff off, and then I trekked my stuff off into the bush. Yeah. Well, the cops helped me bring all my stuff out of the bush because, or else I would have had to make like 4 trips because I was camping for a month.
Well, see, this is the problem. I think people have lost touch with the idea of mind your own fucking business. It's that simple. Like, who are you being a hero for? Right? It's just shut the fuck up and move the fuck on. Right? If you want to support a cause... Well, not in all
situations. Because some people will do that in situations... It's funny, because people do that in situations that maybe they're needed. Yeah. Like, you know, like, people will be like, oh, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. Like, they'll see somebody being beaten up or something like that, and they'll walk by because they don't want to be involved. They don't want to get involved. Or, like, a guy smacking a woman, and they don't want to get involved. And it's like, well, maybe... Yeah. Or, like, a woman, you know, a parent hitting their kid, and they don't want to get involved. Maybe that kid needs somebody to, like, step up for a second.
That's a very hard line. And that's...
I know it's a hard line, but you know what? As that kid, it would have been really nice. I think it would be really nice if somebody once in a blue moon would just step in and stick up for those people. You know, so what
I
you
don't
get
disagree
in
with you. I don't.
Yeah, because it sucks. Because for every woman I know that, you know, she could be the problem, guess what? There could be, even if it's 1 out of 100, that one really needs your help. Yeah.
And that's, see, and this is where... I think we can really, because we're almost at time, right? So let's try and bring it all together here. We're not advocating no involvement or all involvement.
No.
What we want to make sure, and remember, we're just people talking here. We're not experts. Yeah. We're not scientists. We're not cult leaders yet, apparently. But you know,
soon, whoever wants to join me.
Don't message the podcast. Just leave the podcast out of it. I'm just gonna say. Suddenly, Crystal starts showing up in robes every day. It's like, okay, well, we're just gonna keep on going.
No,
we're gonna keep on going.
Weird podcast. We're gonna wear Skinner t-shirts and AC/DC. Woo!
So let's try and wrap things up. Let's say, I'll be honest with you. What we really want is this: if you're getting yourself involved for zero benefit to anyone else, mind your own fucking business.
Yes, please.
Someone in a situation of need, such as someone that appears to be being abused or taken advantage of, yes, you should definitely pipe in. The fact of our society is that that's why we have police. And this is why we really have to get a better idea of what things need to happen. We are in a great time of education and progress, which are fantastic. Yes. I saw a quote today that really stood out to me. It said that all is fleeting, including sadness. And we've always heard that idea that time is fleeting and, you know, all these things pass us by so quickly, but sadness is included in that. And I think that's when we have a huge opportunity for change and growth and to really actually re-embrace happiness that we used to have, because the things that are happening are shit, and they're being brought to light, which is a great thing. But there's a lot more that's muddying the waters, and that's why it's really important for people to stay the course, to try and affect change. We're in a very incredible time, and if we keep on going with it, we will come out better. But it's gonna be hard. But those difficulties we feel during change, the difficulties we feel during quarantine, being stuck at home, being sad, all these things will pass, and what we're left with is what matters. That idea of happiness, of, actually being able to deal with people on an equal playing field and knowing that nobody's being a dick. Which I downplay that term because it's people being horrible is what's actually happening. So be the sunshine that you want to see every day. Walk around and add to people's happiness. Don't be there to stop it, because then someone's going to stop you. And that's what we're seeing right now, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
What do you think, Crystal?
I have something to add to that, because with what you said, and I've posted this a couple times recently, because it came to me, and when life hands you lemons, they always say you make lemonade. No, when life hands you lemons, you get yourself a sugar field and you get yourself a bunch of lemon trees, and you make yourself all the lemonade. And then you create jobs, you create opportunity, and you create big dreams. You go big or go home. So when life hands you lemons, which we got some lemons, so what are we going to do with it? Are we going to just make, are we going to go and eat them and be sour, like some of you sour pusses? Or are we going to build ourselves, get ourselves some sugar? What is it, sugar factor? I don't know how you grow sugar. I was a sugar refinery. Sugar cane. Get you some sugar cane, get you some lemon trees, and you make yourself some damn lemonade. That's my...
Absolutely. And you know what? I think I have what I'm going to say for tomorrow as end, but we'll, tune in tomorrow. So if you guys liked what we did, like, share, subscribe, don't hesitate to leave us a comment. Crystal, where can everyone find more of your material?
Everyone can find me at Simply Me on YouTube, and Crystal Morency at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and Dino.
I am on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all under Dino the Genetic Marvel. By all means, ruin my day and subscribe to any of those. Send me a message. I'm open to it. I got nothing better to do. So
remember what I told you guys? He wants the dick pics dressed as Darth Vader.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Have a good day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, guys.